Hey guys, Camo Chevy's 96 here. Just giving you guys a couple updates, and we're having lunch in the backyard again. So here's my new project. Tried doing a dramatic entrance there, but it didn't exactly work. Jacobsen Chief 800. Sorry, I don't have it all put together right now. Fenders are over here. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this is what it would look like if the fenders were on it. I've been cleaning this thing up for the past couple of days. I got it Friday night and it was running then, and I actually have proof of it running what it sounds like. I'll show you guys a little later. Can't really tell right here. I don't know what year it is yet because I haven't researched it yet. Serial number plate right there. It's got a lighter, like a 3/4 steering wheel, which I thought was really cool. The throttle cable isn't connected on the inside, and I'll show you guys that in a minute here. Can't really see that, but the gauge, this gauge does work, and it's the only one on this tractor, so that's good. The choke works. The key, when I got this thing, it was in the woods, and we drug it out of the woods, and I was starting to mess with it or whatever. Cleaned up all the connections, and we had to hook some jumper cables up. The key was seized in here actually, and now it turns and everything, so I WD-40'd the crap out of it and got it out. We had to hook the cables up to where the battery sits, the negative, and then put the positive right there to start it. So let's take a look at this thing in depth. Oh, it's 3-speed forward, 1-speed reverse. It's got low, second, and high or something like that, so basically 1, 2, and 3. It's got a ball hitch on the back instead of just having nothing there. I thought that was really neat. So it's got greasers on the axles, because I guess the whole transmission, well, you know what, there it is right there. I don't know. There is the hub, 3-bolt triangular something or other, and you can see the other bolt right there. And this rim's still full of grease and dirt and whatever else that is, but I got the other one pretty fairly cleaned up. Yeah, it's got a little bit of rust on it, and I'll fix that later on. Like I said, I took a file, cleaned up all the connections here, cleaned those up, cleaned them up. Champion J8C spark plug. Cleaned up the coil wire a little bit. Alright. Alright. It's an 8 horsepower Kohler cast iron, and you guys can read that right there. Now that air filter just looks like crap, but we sprayed it with some oil cover yesterday. Tried getting it running and it didn't work, cause I don't know why. Carburetor's not getting any gas or something. It's just full of crap and gross, and that's still a little dirty, but that doesn't matter. This used to be just black in here. I sprayed a bunch of carb cleaner in there and tried getting it started, but at least it's clean now, so whatever. It's got a deck raised lower and a snow blade, whatever. Snow blade just kind of hooks onto there. It's got the pins in the front. It goes in here on either side. It's got, what are the tires? I think they're probably 23s. That's what my John Deere's are. 3-bolt hub, 6-inch wide on 12-inch rim with snow tires there. What are these? They're both of them are Firestone gum dipped, 2-ply. What's it say? I don't know. It's 8-inch rim or something like that. 4-wide? I don't know what it is. Whatever. There's the battery connectors. Muffler on it must be going to crap, but it sounds really awesome. This thing is really simple, actually. Like in all. It doesn't have that much wiring. I could take it all apart and put it back together in one day if I really tried. But yeah, starter generator right there, belt driven, and the belt sheared off the first time I drove it around, so that worked out great. I took the gas tank out, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. Hood's still a little rusty and dirty and whatever. Key switch. Yeah, the throttle cable back there, oops, is disconnected. I gotta try to fix that later. But I kind of want to make it a foot throttle, like little mini rod pulling tractor. Just get a high compression head. I tried getting an E3 spark plug, but local small engine shop says that any spark plug is better than the other. And I'm pretty good friends with him, so I'll take his word, I guess. It's got a 7.5-inch cast iron pulley on the back, grease work on it. It's on a bolt and it's on a keyway. It's not like the John Deere where it's got the 3 bolts on it. This is actually easier to take on and or put on and take off, whatever. Let's see. Simple clutch. It's all one mechanism from this pulley right here, and the bar that goes down to the, you know, the clutch or whatever right there. And that's the brake on the other side too. You can see that right over there. Clutch springs here. This is for shield that I have in my garage that I'm gonna take off and paint, because I don't just take this off for easier accessibility. Here's for the mower deck, and I have that, but I don't have the belt for it, and it didn't come attached, so I gotta find out how to attach it, which shouldn't be that hard. But yeah, nothing seized up. It drove the first day, like I said. It was awesome. Fun to drive. It's ungoverned, I think. I don't know. It has to be, because I was in high gear, 3rd gear, and it was freaking hauling it. It's not modified at all. This thing's a hog. Cast iron, everything. It's awesome. Just a mower deck. Missing a blade. Oh, crap. There it is. It's got the belt on it still. I got that attached the first day, but it doesn't matter because it's not attached to the tractor. Here's your 2 mounting points. Right there and right there. And it comes down and then goes sideways, which is pretty interesting, kind of like the John Deere, I guess, but a square mowing deck, which kind of looks really funny. And there's the Jacobsen blade, snow blade. Both in fairly good condition for sitting in the woods longer than I've been standing here. And I was just doing some painting on some parts on the John Deere. Some like nuts and bolts, and looks like it didn't get on that great. Whatever. Yeah. Straps for the tank. I just did some cheapy black, but it looks really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And the tank. We put this in the Jacobsen the other night and tried getting it running, and we wrapped it in a plastic bag, and the paint was still wet, so it had plastic bag marks kind of wrapped all on it. I just scratched it with my full release, whatever. But yeah, it looks really nice. I'm going to keep doing a couple more coats because it's got some really bad scratches in it. Hopefully I can get those covered up. Oh boy. Here's the Jacobsen tank. Alrighty. There it is. We just put some, I had to super glue the cap right there back on, but whatever. You can see it's got some blue tank liner in it because it was pretty rusty on the inside. I'd take that off and kind of clean it up a little bit because it was had some crap on the inside there, so that wasn't such a big deal. And there's your seats for it. Kind of muddy, but whatever. And go to the backyard now. There's the covers for the belt. I just took those off, like I said, for easier accessibility. My buddy Jacob gave me these to get those welded, because stick welding didn't do very well. We welded right through his fenders, so that wasn't good. He wants to get his rack attached to his fenders on his lawn chief, Murray lawn chief or something like that. He calls it his mud chief. There's the belt retainer for the belt drive. I gotta get these attached. They are for the John Deere. Hold the deck up. And there's all the extra parts there. Some of my paint. Alright. Here's what we're doing back here. Having a fire from last night still. Just burning some bunch of broke up 4x8 from re-roofing the shed that we got done. So burning all that and burning some wood so we can cook over it. Making some eggs and turkey burgers, I think. Had a grape slushy, and we're shooting some bows. Me and my little brother both got the Matthews Mission Menace. I got 4 arrows from Cabela's carbon fiber that held up really good. Other than if you shoot it through another arrow, it snaps. So yeah, you guys just missed it. I cut my finger trying to take some broadheads off. We got Muzzy. Thanks, Mitch. We each got a couple Muzzy 100 grains, just because they're lighter. And Muzzy's cool. So there's our target. And the John Deere hasn't come very far yet. Took the battery off because we put it in the Jacobsen, tried getting it started, but that's all I got for you guys. So